Hello, hello.
Hey Emily, how you doing?
I am doing pretty well. How are you?
Doing well. Give me just one moment, just sending off this
Yeah,
PDF.
take your time.
1 second. All right, Nate should be jumping in here in a second. Sorry, this morning's been kind of crazy.
All good. He is now in the room. Here we go.
How's everybody doing?
Sweet. Hey, doing well. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. Um, are you guys good to both kick it off?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're
good to go.
Okay, cool. Andrew, I think you had said you were kind of in the middle of something. Oh,
Yeah, no, we're good. I was just sending off that last email. We're good.
okay, perfect. Um, do either of you have video today or you want to keep them off?
Let me find the Zoom here. Turn on a second.
mine's doing this weird thing where it's trying to connect to my phone every time. I gotta fix that. It's weird.
Oh, funny. Cool. Well, hi. It's just nice to talk to faces over versus black black rectangles. How's the
Yeah,
week been since we last chatted?
good. Yeah, I think
Good, solid.
productive.
Good.
Yeah.
That's always good to hear. Sweet. Well, yeah, I guess where do we want to pick back up? Do you guys have any other finalizing questions? What you guys thinking?
Yeah, the last question I had, just to clarify, what would be the realistic turnaround time if we went with the 4 videos? Is it more or less of like just one at a time, or is it just like a batch? So it's like,
You'll
hey,
get a
videos are done.
batch.
Okay.
Yeah, all four, all six, all 10, however many videos you're getting. The idea behind it is for really easy numbers. Let's say you've got an ad set. If you guys upload all four into one ad set at $100 a day, very naturally, those four videos would each get about $25 a day in spend. And then with a little bit of time, you guys are going to get data on those videos' performance and so on and so forth. And Meta's just naturally going to give more spend to the videos that are performing better. If you guys want to push more spend behind a certain video, you can always relaunch a campaign and kind of structure it in your own way. But the rationale behind getting all four is so that we can get data on all four that we're focused on,
Mhm.
and or all four essentially having, same topic with nuances and such to truly like creatively test together.
Gotcha. And really quickly, just to confirm, you guys do or do not help out on the analytics piece of the ads?
So from a done for you nature of what the offer is, we are a done for you creative agency. We have a handful of clients whose accounts we actually manage and have very bright people on the team that are total number nerds on all things analytics and stuff related to the ad account. So we are 100% not here to withhold any information with regards to you guys being really successful in understanding the data because we need that data to drive us into the next round of videos and such like that.
Mhm.
Um, but from like a placement aspect and like giving us like a ton of spreadsheets to analyze per se without you guys saying, "Hey, Emily, we're seeing this lead cost on this ad. And oh, by the way, the qualified conversations that have been coming from this ad have been going in this direction." Like we're going to take all of that type of stuff to anchor us to then drive us into, subsequent batches from there. That's my long-winded way of saying, as you guys need some additional guidance in the right direction and stuff, and or want to springboard some numbers and stuff off of us, we 100% do that. But I just want to make it super clear in terms of what's going to be like truly turnkey. The whole turnkey process will be us and, you know, getting you guys these killer video ads.
Okay, cool. So the just to be clear, the deliverables is just videos, not help on the
Yes.
ad themselves.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, that makes sense. Are you guys doing, and you may or may not be able to say it, but are you guys helping anybody else in the same space as us?
Um, yeah, we're all over kind of like health and wellness
Hmm.
industries.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, across a lot of different lead gen-esque offers. So yeah, I mean we're fully in it.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. Um, cool. That was really it. I mean, yeah, that's really it. In terms of like, let's say we do produce the ads, and let's say the ad copy can be better. Is that something you guys would help with, or no?
Happy to provide you guys with ad copy. In a lot of instances, ad copy isn't necessarily something that's getting changed right out the gate because client, whatever client we're talking about, client already has some variations of ad copy that's been validated, but at a creative level, there's been problems, obviously.
Hmm.
If we're testing some very unique different angles that you guys have yet to test, you guys will need fresh ad copy
Hmm.
to obviously complement what's being said. If you guys are looking for us to help with the ad copy, just make note of that. That's not a standard deliverable, but I'm always happy to tack it on and make sure that you guys have really good copy to rock with.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all the questions I had. I don't know if you have anything else. That was like the two things.
Yeah, just more so ongoing, after launch, what's the communication and sort of feedback cadence?
Yeah, so we're in Slack. I expect to get kind of a pulse check from you guys on initial feedback within a week of them going live. And from there, normally what's happening is you guys are kind of doing some like ad level tweaks, whether that means relaunching a campaign or pushing ads creatives into a different set or whatever needs to be done to continue to let them kind of rock and roll. And then, shortly after that, we're at a stage where we have enough data behind the first four or first six or 10 that were launched to use that to drive us into saying, hey, we love the, podcast clip angles. Like those are clearly producing and like the people are loving them. Those people that are showing up on calls or whatever the case may be are extremely qualified. Let's double down on that. And oh, by the way, the creator that you guys matched us with is like perfect from an avatar standpoint. Like we want to rock with like it's all kind of stuff like that.
Got it.
Um, we don't have we keep comms really primarily just in Slack. Some of our clients really like to lean on like Loom videos and stuff like that. I'm flexible on how we want to go about that, but you guys have access to us, and we want to stay. I prefer over communication rather than not really hearing from you guys.
Yeah, we're just trying to level set expectation there. So we kind of know just forward facing, what we need to do to, if we're stuck or if we have a question, just what's your preferred method?
Yeah, Slack's going to be best place. If
Perfect.
you guys are stuck on anything, we got you guys, and yeah, we'll
And then
keep.
Andrew, just from a total project standpoint, again, you're more savvy than I on this side of the business. You're comfortable with, we get the asset, the video asset, and maybe with a little bit of copy enhancement there, you deploy it into the ads manager, and then you're quarterbacking it from there. Is that your understanding, Drew?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. Yep. I just want to make sure I'm understanding the flow as well.
important to know. There's one throat to choke. Who's responsible here?
Yeah. Well, impossible is nothing to the man that doesn't have to do any of it. So I want to set, my expectations to
Yeah, yeah. No,
well,
I think it's good that we're hitting all these things.
um all right. So from here, kickoff I'm gonna assume, first month payment retainer, and then you said 11 days, 7 days to get launched. What was kind of the timeline on that?
Yeah, 7 business days. If you're counting weekends, it's roughly, 9 to 10 days of us being ready to, get these going.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. No, I'm good with that.
Sweet. And are you guys thinking you wanted to start initially with the four?
Yeah, I think four is probably appropriate for us, and then as it gets better, we can always ramp up.
Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. Um, do you guys want to take 2 minutes and get onboarding going? It'll just be first month payment. I'll get you guys into Slack and then I'll get you guys the onboarding form.
Sure.
Okay, cool, cool. So regarding Slack emails, is it the two emails that I have, both the Nate and Andrew at Growth Now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then let me get you guys, we process on Stripe, so I'll just get you first month payment link. I dropped that in the chat.
Cool. Um, Nate, do you want me to do with the credit card? What are you thinking?
Yeah, you can start with that and then we can situate it on our end. That's not a problem.
Okay, cool. All right, give me 1 second so I can just go find it real quick.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm getting onboarding going.
And then Emily, what is the revision protocol?
Yeah, so regarding the scripting process, that's where um, we're going to be sending scripts back to you guys early part of next week for you to give those final stamp of approval. In theory, you guys can go back and forth on as many edits as you'd like to make to the scripts. However, also want you guys to lean on us for the intention behind the copy and exactly how we've positioned everything, but want to make sure that you guys are going to feel really good about exactly what will be said on camera. And then from an editing perspective, you guys are giving us kind of those guidelines right out the gate from a perspective on um, if there's any specific brand colors that you guys are going to want in these videos or very specific content. Sometimes like B-roll really matters and things like that. So you
Mhm.
guys again are giving us high-level guidelines around what you want from an editing standpoint. When you guys get final ads back, if you have any critiques to make from the editing side of things, again, want to make sure that you're, happy with how they all look. And if a couple revisions need to be made to some edits and stuff, totally fine on our end as well.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
And
Yeah.
Andrew, how do you feel about our, and if I'm asking this the wrong way, you can laugh out loud, that's fine. Our lookalike audience, or who we're gonna target on Meta.
What do you mean?
Do you, well, we're gonna target a specific group of clientele on here, and so do
Mhm.
you feel good about that from what we have done previously?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
and we already have all the lists and
all
everything.
right, perfect.
And quite frankly, guys, like what I might recommend is there could be a campaign where you guys keep targeting extremely, extremely broad and literally just let the creatives do a lot of that heavy lifting. Don't get me wrong, if you guys have like an amazing email list or whatever the case may be that you want to run a lookalike to, more power to you to do so. But at the same time, the creatives and the copy below the creatives should do a lot of this heavy lifting for all of us. And so sometimes when we try to get a little bit too in the weeds on like really trying to skew the targeting based on X, whether that is a lookalike audience or whatever the case may be, quite frankly, sometimes the results aren't as good. So
Hmm.
you know, just my quick 2 cents on
Yeah,
that.
let the machine do its learning.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, there's definitely some guys that like try to outsmart the algorithm. And at the end of the day, it's like, let it do its thing and don't be lazy with creative because like creative is a huge piece of it. But like if you've got all those things dialed in well, you know, it's yeah, it's just a fine line between getting too in the weeds on the targeting versus not. But again, I am for a lookalike audience. I'm not trying to say I'm not, but I did just want to make a quick comment on that.
But it makes sense because they're measuring, how long somebody watches it, who's watching it. They're doing all that. They're gathering all that.
Yes.
That's actually a good point. I wasn't aware of that, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, all good. Andrew, I saw payment come through on your end, so appreciate it. And yeah, pumped to work with you guys. Can you guys both please just confirm on your end real quick that you see the invite via Slack Connect? Went to both your
Yeah, just
emails.
got it.
Okay, perfect. Sweet. So for next steps, once both of you get into the Slack channel, I'm gonna send you guys the intake form. If one of you or both of you want to spend some good time on that today slash this weekend, give us a heads up when it's final on your end. We're going to review it just to make sure that we have everything that we need to leave you guys alone and dive into strategy and scripts. And then, like I mentioned, we'll nudge you again early part of next week when we need scripts to get approved by you. And then, you know, we'll take it from there.
Cool. Works for
Any
me.
other finalizing thoughts, questions?
Yeah, I'm good to
You guys
go.
pumped up? I'm excited to work with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, excited to
Sweet.
see the videos and what we can do here.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Well, I'll give me 2 minutes. I'll get your intake form sent here in Slack,
Hmm.
and you know, we'll take it from there.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
All right, cool guys. Well, enjoy the
Thank
rest of
you.
your Friday. Don't work too hard, and yeah, chat with you guys soon.
Excellent. Talk to you guys
All right,
soon.
bye.